Access to me means I get to explore and define myself.
Access? That allows me to follow my passion.
For me, it means I get to do what I've always dreamed of doing, helping people.
Access to me means I'm the first one in my family to come to college. Sé el primero.
WC Timber has been serving the Northwest Georgia and Northeast Alabama area since 1991. As a complete tree and timber service, WC Timber can handle thinning and clear cutting, tree chipping, stump removal, and storm damage, as well as bucket truck and crane services. For more information, visit them on the web at wctimber.com or give them a call at area code 706-238-1214. WC Timber and Tree Service.
Introducing the new Onward high-performance lithium-ion personal transportation vehicle from Club Car. When it comes to style, power, and performance, look no further. The Onward HP lithium-ion exceeds expectations with impressive hill climbing performance and high-power acceleration. No other vehicle in the industry can compete. Our automotive quality, self-contained battery is protected by a corrosion-resistant and watertight steel case. This state-of-the-art battery is maintenance-free. And with an industry-leading 6-year battery warranty, you can rest easy knowing your Onward HP lithium-ion is ready when you are. Welcome to the next era of Club Car innovation.
Crestview Angus, your source for premium, locally raised beef, delivering the finest quality from farm to table. Contact them on Facebook to place your order today. At Northwest Georgia Media, we're all about capturing the moments that matter to you. From sports to arts, from concerts to business events. We're equipped to share what's happening in your world, live and in high definition. We leverage cutting-edge technology and a knowledgeable crew to see that your most unforgettable events remain just that, unforgettable.
You've got the graphics at a high level, ESPN style, scoreboard angles, instant replay, anything you would expect to see on a regular broadcast, we're getting in a high school ball game.
Their setup, you wouldn't even know that they're even in the building. You just trust that they're getting the job done.
Northwest Georgia Media, where the world is your audience.
all night on WLAQ and also the Northwest Georgia Media live stream. I'm Matt Davis. Along with me is Ian Griffin tonight. We're getting ready for some good ones. It's the Model Lady Devils and the North Murray Lady Nears coming up first. And Ian, really looking forward to the matchups that we have tonight.
Yeah, these are big-time region basketball games for both the boys and girls, and we've got some streaking Blue Devils.
We really do. Of course, the Blue Devils so far this season, 17-4 overall, 8-1 in region play. They have won 6 games in a row, and it's been a great season for the Lady Devils. There have been some close games along the way, but they have really battled throughout the season. And right now they share they have a share of the first place spot out of the region, tied with Murray County, because those two teams split for the regular season. And if they both win out, you have a really interesting situation at the end of the year, because as far as the regular season is concerned, because you got the region tournament coming up in a couple of weeks. And this particular year, the girls' side is the side that determines who is going to host. So there's a lot of things at stake here. And with these two teams tied, let's say they both win out, hypothetically speaking, if that were to be the case, it would come down to a coin toss. So if you're Model or if you're Murray County or any of these teams, the only thing you can do is what you can ever do, and that's control the controllables and just take care of business and then let what happens happen.
That's right.
And live with the results at that point.
That's you hit the nail on the head there. That's out of your control. The one thing that is in your control is playing your best basketball, and it seems that the Lady Devils have been doing that of late.
Indeed, they have. In the North Murray Lady Nears come to town. They're 11-7, so a good overall record so far. Kind of struggle a little bit in Region 7 AA. They have a 3-4 record, and right now they're in the number 5 spot out of 7 AA. They did win their last game, though, before coming into this one. One note I did want to mention about one of their players, Ava Robinette, who we'll see a lot tonight. She's definitely their star. She scored her 1,000th career point last week in a game in which she had 21 points, 11 rebounds. That was in their 48-38 victory over Haralson County. So that was a big night for that young lady and a great milestone that a lot of players never get to see.
Oh, yeah, that's impressive. So she'll be one to watch, and one that Model will certainly be keying on defensively.
Indeed, for the Model Lady Devils, of course, they've got a deep bench, a lot of players that can come off the bench and give you some really good minutes. As a matter of fact, one of the things that you see Sally do from time to time is kind of mix up the starting lineups. Yeah. We've seen some different lineups throughout the season, and there's really not much of a drop-off there.
No, the depth on this team is very impressive, especially some of the younger players that are contributing. But she can mix and match and go with different lineups, and you're not missing a beat.
No question about it. Well, man, we've got about 8 minutes until this first game tips off, but we just wanted to welcome you in and start to set the stage. We are at the home of the Model Blue Devils, Model High School, Woodard Gymnasium. We're getting ready for some hoops. So let's go ahead and take a breather, catch our breath, and get ready, because it's going to be an exciting night. And we're glad you're along with us, whether you're watching the live stream produced by Northwest Georgia Media or listening on the radio. And we'll talk to you about the crew and dive into this matchup a little bit more when we come back. In 2.5 minutes, we'll return.
Northwest Georgia Media would like to say thank you to the following sponsors: Mathis Trailer and Equipment, Georgia Highlands College, Snodgrass and Robinson, Plastic Surgery Specialists, WC Timber, Dogwood Books, Shannon Pharmacy, and Crestview Angus. Thank you to all our sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
You look exhausted.
Dude, my to-do list got the best of me. I finally sharpened the blade, trimmed the yard, raked the leaves, and then I mowed.
Yeah, me too.
Get out. You're not even breaking a sweat.
I know. My grasshopper trimmed around the yard, power vacked the leaves, and then mowed. I did all of it without leaving my seat.
I gotta get a grasshopper.
Finish fall cleanup and be ready for winter with a grasshopper mower.
Here we go again.
Crestview Angus, your source for premium locally raised beef, delivering the finest quality from farm to table. Contact them on Facebook to place your order today.
Winding down in a matter of a couple of weeks. As a matter of fact, on the docket for the Model Lady Devils the rest of the way, of course, they host North Murray tonight. Next week, they'll go on the road to Unity Christian School, and that game was supposed to be on Tuesday. They moved it up to Monday. And then after that, there'll be a couple of games up at Gordon Central for the girls and the boys. And then they'll finish off the regular season on the 6th of February. That'll be the last broadcast that we have on the video stream and the radio for the regular season, closing out the regular season against Rockmart. So it's down to tonight and then 3 more nights of the regular season, believe it or not.
Yeah, it's going to be a furious finish here, and we'll see how things shape up as far as the region tournaments are concerned.
Well, we just want to let you know that the live stream of Model High School basketball produced by Northwest Georgia Media is being brought to you by Mathis Trailers and Equipment Sales, Georgia Highlands College, Snodgrass and Robinson Plastic Surgery Specialists, by WC Timber, Dogwood Books, Shannon Pharmacy, and also Crestview Angus. Radio coverage tonight on WLAQ 96.9 FM, 1410 AM, or online at WLAQ1410.com is proudly brought to you by Mathis Trailers and Equipment Sales, Sylvan Learning Center, and Ware Mechanical. Let's recognize the crew putting on this wonderful broadcast tonight. Video stream-wise, midcourt cameras are going to be Zane Nicholson and Caleb Bice. Going to have a couple of different camera angles for you this evening. Sideline cameras, you have Alyssa Laney and Jesse Vitello. Director is Mike Garrett. Replay is Nathan Patterson. Also fixer of stuff. Had a couple of technical issues that he had to sort out, and I think we've got that going now. And PA announcer tonight is Grayson Atkins, and I'm Matt Davis alongside Ian Griffin, providing commentary by WLAQ Radio in partnership with Northwest Georgia Media. So that breaks all of that down. Ian, we're about 2.5 minutes away from the tip-off of this game. Let's go ahead and take one more break. When we come back, we'll feed you the starting lineups. Also, before that, we'll have the national anthem. Then it's go time here at Woodard Gymnasium. Model Lady Devils, North Murray Lady Nears. It's coming up in 2.5 minutes.
Access that allows me to follow my passion.
WC Timber has been serving the Northwest Georgia and Northeast Alabama area since 1991. As a complete tree and timber service, WC Timber can handle thinning and clear cutting, tree chipping, stump removal, and storm damage, as well as bucket truck and crane services. For more information, visit them on the web at wctimber.com or give them a call at area code 706-238-1214. WC Timber and Tree Service.
They call it Mow Day, a time of fanfare and pride, and another week with the neighborhood's best yard, because you drafted the MVP of all mowers. A comfortable seat and adjustable controls bring the battle to your turf, not your backside. Ride like the wind on your solid steel stallion and give the fans something to cheer about, because it's your day. It's Mo Day.
Crestview Angus, your source for premium locally raised beef, delivering the finest quality from farm to table. Contact them on Facebook to place your order today.
Welcome back in, everybody. Getting ready for some model hoops on WLAQ and the Northwest Georgia Media live stream. But first, we're going to have the national anthem. We'll give you the starting lineups, and we'll get this thing rolling inside of Woodard Gymnasium. Here's your national anthem. She's a 5'4" junior. Number 3, Kira Jones, a 5'4" senior. Number 14, Ava Robinette, a 5'7" senior. We mentioned in our pregame that she scored her 1,000th career point last week. 21 points and 11 rebounds against Haralson County on the 16th of January. Also in the starting lineup here for the Ladyneers, you got number 50, Caitlin Malone, a freshman, 5'11", and number 52, Jenny Pittman. She is a 5'9" senior, and that rounds out the starting lineup for the Ladyneers. Their head coach is Randy Watson. So Randy Watson.
Randy Watson?
I don't know, man. You know what? I may have inadvertently written down Randy Watson. We need to check on that and double check. Yeah, it is.
That's Randy Watson.
But anyway, for the Model Lady Devils, of course, in the starting lineup for them tonight, we're going to start with number 4, Julia Shinholster, a senior. Number 14, Rachel Burkhalter, a 5'6" senior. Number 23, Eva Pointer, a 5'9" sophomore. Number 24, Javia Samples, a 5'5" sophomore. And rounding out the starting lineup tonight here for the Model Lady Devils, we've got number 30, Sadie Rotten, a junior, and of course, head coach of the Model Lady Devils is none other than Sally Eccles.
The queen of popcorn and sweat.
That is right. And of course, for people that are tuning in and they're like, what is he talking about? Ian did an interview with Coach Eccles before the season started for a preview that you did for the magazine and also for WLAQ. And she referenced the smell of popcorn and sweat.
That's right.
How special it is when you're in the gym this time of year. So,
and it's in the air.
But you got to watch out for nacho cheese on the floor, because we've seen that here before. Anybody that experienced that probably chuckled a little bit. when we said that. But anyhow, we're getting ready for some basketball. You got Robinette in the circle here for the Nears. Eva Pointer from Model. The officials out there, balls in the air, were underway. Julia Shinholster has the ball after Pointer wins the tip, and Model's got the ball to start the game. Last time these two teams met, Model would win 54-33 at their place on November 28th. There's Sadie Rotten in last week as Model was playing Haralson County. Sadie had 7 made threes in that basketball game. 7.
Not afraid to take her shot.
And maybe could have had more. Here's Javia Samples, little runner, that's off the rim. And she gets fouled, so we're going to see some free throw shots right out of the gate.
All right, to the line. Samples with a little hop step there. Get to the basket. She has been impressive her sophomore season. I'd say she qualifies as a super sophomore.
I would agree with that 100%. Certainly not playing like a sophomore. There's no question about that. Samples puts up the first free throw. It rattles in, and there's your first point of the ball game. And it goes to the Model Lady Devils. She's got one more coming up here as we're just underway in the first quarter. Her second shot. That one rattles. Rim not quite as kind that time, Ian.
Just fell out of the outside.
Bringing down the rebound was Robinette. North Murray has it on the other end. If you're listening on the radio, North Murray's got their black uniforms with yellow letters and numbers and yellow trim, kind of neon yellow, if you will. Models in their white home uniforms with blue letters and numbers and black trim.
I believe she stepped on the boundary.
I believe you're right. So it's coming back to the Lady Devils. The trigger in motion is Burkhalter. Gets it out to Samples. Samples back to Burkhalter. Now into the corner to Sadie Rotten. Of course, North Murray knows not to leave her open deep in that corner. They're going to try to fire it inside. It's picked off. It's Robinette. Across the center court stripe she goes. Dribbles around. A defender and a pick. Goes inside. Trying to get it to the rim. Is blocked by Sadie Rotten. Julia Shinholster comes out with it. Model works it the other way. Shinholster up at the top of the key, gives it off to Samples, fires it to the right wing side to Rotten, now inside to Pointer, back outside. The kick out opens up the three, and it's missed. Rebound goes to North Murray.
Kira Jones with the rebound, and North Murray the other way.
North Murray inside, going to scoop shot, try to get it through, and she does. That's going to be Cameron Longley with the first bucket of the game here for the Nears.
And a good cut to the basket there by Longley, and a little finger roll to finish at the rim.
Samples to Pointer on the left wing side, drives baseline, kicks it out to Samples, open shot, and that one's not going to go, but they're getting open looks on that kick out, Ian.
That was a good look.
Out of control on the other end. I think it was last touch by Model. Poked that one free. So we get ready for Longley to inbound the ball here for North Murray. Already having subs into the game here for North Murray.
Model sticking with their starting 5.
Carly Davis and Albertson checked in here for North Murray. Shot off the inbound, passes through. Is that number 23 off the bench? Davis, I believe.
Yeah, and the assist to Robinette there.
Model brings it up the other side of the floor. Samples with it on the left wing side. Drives up towards the top of the key. Now they send it to Burkhalter in the right wing. Corner three ball is good. What a shot.
High arcing, nothing but net. A beautiful shot there by Rachel Burkhalter.
Good ball movement from the Lady Devils. North Murray's got it. They go inside. Robinette spins around, gets it right through the hoop.
She can play with her back to the basket. She's got handles. Pretty complete player there. Should have known that based on 1,000 points.
Scoop shot on the other side. That one won't go in. North Murray going to bring it back the other way. Longley with it. Got to try to send it underneath to Robinette, who is cutting inside, and it goes out of bounds.
And Grace Pittman tried to squeeze that one in through traffic. It was tipped away by the Model defense.
Lady Nears to fire it in on their side of the floor. It's immediately stolen away. Rotten came out with it. Samples has got it into the paint already, and she's going to get fouled.
Yeah, a lot of contact there.
They're going to get J.C. Albertson on the foul there for North Murray. That's the first foul for her. And we get ready for Julia Shinholster to inbound the ball here for the Lady Devils. By the way, 5:07 left to go first quarter. North Murray 6, Model 4. Inbound the ball to Eva Pointer. Now on to Javia Samples at the top of the E. Kicks it out to left wing side. Three ball is through. Yeah. Julia Shinholster knocks another one down.
Tell you what, you never know who's going to step on any given night with this Lady Devils team.
North Murray tries to get the ball underneath, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul against the Lady Devils.
I think it'd be fair to say, Matt, at this stage in the season, we've seen one of 7 players for this team step up and carry the weight in some way that helps them get a victory. It's remarkable how much depth they have and the chemistry.
100% agree. At the free throw lines, Carly Davis here for North Murray. They trail by 1. First shot's on the way. That one ties it up. So we're knotted up at 7 apiece.
Already our 3rd tie. We might have our 4th lead change.
August Betts checks into the game for Sadie Rotten just before the next free throw here from Carly Davis. We've got a good one so far here for the first few minutes of this one. Carly Davis with another shot on the way. That one's going to go right through, and we do have another lead change, as you referenced.
Now you've got Pointer and Betts on the floor, the 2 stat sheet stuffers for this model team.
Betts on the left wing side, now up to Javia Samples at the top of the key. Going to leave it off for Julia Shinholster. Fires it underneath to Eva Pointer, who backs her way in, kicks it out the left wing side. Now on to Julia Shinholster. Javia Samples is going to drive the lane. Spin move, gets blocked. Robinette got her hand on it.
Clean block there by Robinette. We've called her name a lot, and there's good reason for that.
Shinholster fires it into Betts. Now to Javia Samples. Here's Shinholster with an open 3. Good ball movement. That's a little bit too strong. The rebound's going to go to the Neers. Lady Neers go the other way. Cross court pass, can't handle it. Sails out of bounds. It's coming back to Model.
A lot of action first half of this quarter.
Right now, North Murray's up 8-7. Model trails by 1. Across the timeline goes Javia Samples. Sends it off to the left wing side to Rachel Burkhalter. Starts to dribble around a screen set by Eva Pointer. Now feeds it back out to Shinholster. They reset the offense. Send it right wing side to Javia Samples. Passes it inside, kicks it back out to her. She puts up a 3, misses the shot. Chasing down the rebounds. Betts gets pushed.
Wow.
And it goes out of bounds. How they didn't catch that, I'm not sure.
That was a full extension on the arm there, shoving the back. And the ref just missed that one.
Jones is going to check into the game here for North Murray. They're going to give it in to Longley, who's going to pass it up in front of the scorer's table. North Murray working left to right, going to heave it over to the left wing side. Open 3 ball on the way, and that one's through. What a shot from Kira Jones.
North Murray coming out, not backing down here in this opening quarter.
Inside to Betts. She'll spin around, trying to get it to the rim. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds.
No, they're calling it going the other way.
Yeah.
No foul. And Betts thought she got hacked and threw up the shot. Instead of going to the free throw line, it's going the other way.
North Murray leads this one 11-7, up by 4 here with 3:24. This is a battle early on. Ball is loose on the floor, and we're going to have a jump ball called, rather.
Timeout.
No, he got the timeout. All right, North Murray got the timeout in time. We're going to take it also. 3:20 left, first quarter. North Murray 11, Model 7. We're back in 30.
Access to me means I'm the first one in my family to come to college. Sé el primero.
All right, North Murray with the ball. They feed it inside to Robinette. Gets blocked, but there was some contact from Pointer, so they're going to charge her with the foul.
North Murray to be their second trip to the charity stripe.
First for Ava Robinette. She's got 2 points in this game so far.
Shooting 100% so far.
And there you go, 100%. First shot on the way. That one's high arc. Bounces off the side of the rim. There goes the math problem there. 2 subs into the game for Model. Briley Sims and Jada Wells are going to check in, checking out Rachel Burkhalter and Eva Pointer. They'll go over to the bench and take a little breather there, catch their breath. Shots on the way. And that one is through.
A sophomore and a senior entering the game, and Jada Wells has been a hard one to handle for the opposing teams under the basket.
The pass to Sims on the right wing side. Dribbles on top of the Woodard Gymnasium logo. No back out to August Betts. Betts is going to drive. Loses the handle. Kicks it out to Javia Samples. Fakes. Then shoots. And it's going to carry him off the rim.
They gave her the shot, which is a little surprising.
Across the timeline, North Murray goes. 2:43 left first quarter. North Murray leads at 12-7, a 5-point ball game. They got it at the top of the key. Send it left wing side. No look there. Now back around to the right wing side they go. Nears with the ball, 3-ball on the way, and that one's off the side of the rim. Sims is there to get the long rebound. Sims across the timeline, going to keep dribbling, picks up her dribble, turns around, sends it to Javia Samples. Samples starts to dribble, gives it right back to Sims. She's at the free throw line, turns, shoots, that's off the back of the rim. Rebound goes to North Murray. Not a lot of second chance opportunities here for Model early on.
No, really not on either side. You're seeing solid positioning on defense, good box outs, and not a lot of second chance opportunities.
So coming down with the rebound there was Caitlin Malone, and she is just a freshman this year for North Murray. Now we're going to see Cameron Longway bringing across the timeline here for the Lady Nears. Going to send it to the top of the key to Ava Robinette. Ball's poked loose by Samples and goes out of bounds. Last touch by Model. Got some college basketball coming up for you on the airwaves of WLAQ tomorrow. Georgia Tech hits the road to take on Virginia Tech, going to Blacksburg to take on the Hokies. That'll be a 5 o'clock tip, 4:30 pregame. Ball nearly knocked loose. It stays with North Murray. A lot of basketball for you this weekend.
Tech needs a win badly.
They really do. They've been slumping big time. And it's frustrating, too, because they're in every game that they play in. It's been single-digit losses. I think 5 or 6 out of their losses in ACC play. I don't know what's going on. North Murray to sit it inside to Robinette. Tries to back her way in on August Betts. And good defense there by the Lady Devils. Betts in particular there on that possession.
A little bit of a stalemate here the last few minutes. North Murray's built that 5-point lead, but it has stayed at 12-7 for a few minutes as the defense has ramped it up on both sides.
1:35 left to go here in the first quarter of play. Julia Shinholster going to bring it up the floor for the Lady Devils, working right to left. She's at the top of the key, stops, sends it out to Javia Sample. She surveys the floor, finds Briley Sims over in front of the North Murray bench. Sims going to get it inside to August Betts, backs her way in, spins around, scoop shot, that one won't go, and North Murray gets a rebound. Oh, we got a whistle.
Coach Eccles is encouraging August Betts to be more physical when she takes it up there. Some good coaching.
Briley Sims with it now to Javia Samples. Almost down to the minute mark here of the quarter. Julia Shinholster back to Samples at the top of the key. Will make a move, goes into the paint, works, puts up the shot, misses. There to clean it up was Wells. Can't get the shot to go. It pinballs off of August. Well, one of the North Murray players, and it's going to stay with the Lady Devils.
And Betts took a arm to the back of the head there. It's been a physical basketball game, and the refs are really letting them play, which I know you like that.
I like it. I like the physical, style of basketball, but I'm sitting up here with a headset on, so I'm safe. Julia Shinholster surveys the floor, is going to fire it into August Betts. She's covered up. As a matter of fact, she's trapped, going to need some help. Spins around, sends it over to Wells, handles the pass. It was a little over her head. She's able to reel it in. Sims and gives it out to Shinholster. Now to the free throw line. Betts puts it up, misses the shot, and the rebound goes to North Murray.
Yeah, some solid defense, honestly, but Model's just not hitting the shots they're getting at the moment.
31 ticks left in the period. North Murray leads at 12-7. Shot clock down to 23. North Murray with the basketball. They go to the top of the key. Now send it underneath to Robinette. She's got 3 defenders all over. Gets it to the rim. Caroms off the rim. Gets her on rebound. Puts it back and scores.
7-point lead, largest lead of the game for either team.
14-7 is the score. 8 seconds on the clock. Model with the ball. On their end of the floor. Kick out to Briley Sims. Fakes. Sends it on to Sadie Rotten. Drives in 2 seconds. Little jump shot. Misses the shot. And that is the end of the first period with North Murray leading 14-7 over Model here in the girls game. Let's send it back to the studio for 1 minute.
Northwest Georgia Media would like to say thank you to the following sponsors: Mathis Trailer and Equipment, Georgia Highlands College, Snodgrass and Robinson, Plastic Surgery Specialists, WC Timber, Dogwood Books, Shannon Pharmacy, and Crestview Angus. Thank you to all our sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Well, right now, as we get ready for the start of the second quarter, Model trails North Murray 14-7 is your score. As far as scoring is concerned in that first quarter, Julia Shinholster and Rachel Burkhalter each had a 3. Otherwise, only one more point on the board. That was from Javia Samples, who went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Model knocked down those 2 threes. Meanwhile, North Murray would pick up 5 points from Ava Robinette, 3 for Kira Jones, 2 for Longley. And then Carly Davis would have 4 points there in that first half. They made 1 3 and were 3 of 4 from the free throw line, Ian.
Just called a foul on Julia Shinholster there at midcourt. And Shinholster had some words for the ref, saying she's extending her arms. So it's getting chippy. There was a little electricity when I walked in the gym tonight. It's just one of those nights.
Yeah, there was a very, very intense JV boys game that took place. North Murray won that one 55-51. That went down to the wire in that game. And you're right, the intensity level in terms of the crowd at that point was like a varsity game almost. They kick it out to the left wing side, 3 ball on the way. That one's off the back of the rim, but maybe a second chance here for North Murray. They missed the shot. The ball is batted away by Eva Pointer, and actually last touched by North Murray, so it's coming back to the Lady Devils.
The other way. See if they can trim this 7-point lead. Right now, this North Murray zone is willing to give the Blue Devils the 3-point shots.
Burkhalter with the basketball at the top of the key, backs up, now makes a move towards the paint, trying to work around Robinette. Goes back to Javia Samples. She tries to work around a screen set by Sadie Rotten. A kick out, 3 ball on the way. That one doesn't fall. And the rebound goes to North Murray. They heave it underneath to Robinette. Off the glass, too strong. Sadie Rotten's there for the rebound, gives it to Burkhalter. Here they come back the other way. Burkhalter across the timeline, sends it to Javia Samples on the left wing side. Gonna give it over to Rotten on the left wing. Now inside to Pointer, nobody picked her up. Off the glass and through.
Yeah, great dish there. A good roll by Pointer to get to the hoop and a nice finish. Good pass by Sadie Rotten.
And a good recovery there by Pointer because she was having a hard time handling the ball, but she regained control of the ball and was able to score. That one's going to be a miss on the other end, 3 ball. Javia Samples gets the rebound for Model. They're going to fire it underneath to Eva Pointer, now outside to Rachel Burkhalter. 3 ball is through. What a shot.
She's 2 for 2 from behind the arc, and that was a wide open look. And Models trim that 7-point lead down to 2.
North Murray 14, Model 12. Timeout on the floor. Let's take it. 6:17 left to go, second quarter. We're back in 30 seconds.
Good move. Good eye.
North Murray brings it down the floor. They lead rather by 2, but Model has stormed back. They try to get it underneath. The turnover for North Murray. Model's got an opportunity here with this possession to tie the game or potentially take the lead. They get it to Rotten on the left wing side. Now back out to Rachel Burkhalter. Burkhalter sends it to Samples. Julia Shinholster hits the floor. They send it left wing side over to Rotten. Now back up top to Samples, and evidently that was, what did they get?
I'm not sure. Shinholster's a little frustrated there, so.
You got Shinholster with the foul. Right now, Coach Eccles pleading her case. it looks like, to the official. North Murray going to bring it across the timeline. 5:37 left to go here in the second quarter. North Murray clings to a 2-point lead. They led by 7 going into the quarter. Here comes Robinette driving towards the lane. A kick out, 3-ball on the way, and that one is through. Big bucket there from Kira Jones. Her second made 3 of the night. North Murray 17-12. Here's Model on the other end. Missed shot there by Rachel Burkhalter, but she draws the contacts going to the free throw line.
Yeah, good strong take to the basket there by Burkhalter. She's already feeling the stroke. She's hit both her 3-point attempts. Now she gets to the stripe.
Carly Davis charged with the foul. First free throw shot is good. Rachel Burkhalter gets ready for her second. That cuts it back to 4. This has been a really interesting game so far. Second shot on the way. That one's off the back of the iron. Ball is poked loose and out of bounds.
Stay with Model.
It's going to stay with Model.
Yeah.
I thought so, but I was waiting on the official to point. He pointed in Model's direction. There's Pointer. Sends it out to Javia Samples on to Briley Sims. To the left wing side. Burkhalter with a wide open 3, and that was left short. Robinette gets the rebound. Here come the Lady Neers on the other end. Going to fire it underneath, trying to get it inside the paint, and she walked.
Turnover there, and Model will get another opportunity to cut into this lead. Coach Eccles working the officials there.
A little friendly conversation.
Right. You got
Nice
to keep that conversation, that dialogue going.
That's right.
It's important.
Keep everybody on their toes. They get it to Samples, now to Pointer. Pointer is going to drive. Now looking for a teammate. And a little miscue there. It's a turnover. Here comes North Murray coming back the other way with it. Longley. Oh, stolen away by Samples. One-on-one with Robinette. Bounces it down to Sims. And there's a foul.
A good pass there in transition from Samples over to Briley Sims, and Sims will get 2 shots at the line.
Sims' first free throws of the game. This is the second time in the second quarter that Model has been to the free throw line. North Murray 17, Model 13, 4:36 left to go second quarter. And the shot's on the way, and that was going to rattle off the rim. So she misses them both. Here's the shot off the rebound. Briley Sims knocks it down. Her first points of the game at 17-15. North Murray's in the lead.
Eva Pointer snagged that board and got the assist. And now Model has a chance to even it up.
Samples fires it to the left wing side to Rotten. Now on to Rachel Burkhalter. She's at the top of the key. Gives it off to Sims. Gives it to a cutting Burkhalter. Backs her way out around the right wing side. Now up top to Javia Samples, trying to work around a screen. Nice Euro step underneath. That one rattles off the rim. Put back from Samples. Won't go. Ball is loose. And North Murray, nope, stolen away. Rachel Burkhalter under the baseline. And there's a foul. So I believe on the floor.
We'll see.
We'll see. Yep.
Yeah. But again, it's Pointer getting her hands in there, causing the turnover.
So Rachel Burkhalter stands on the baseline there, getting ready to fire it in here for the Lady Devils with under 4 minutes to play in the half. They get it to Samples. Model trails by 2. Sims to Rotten on the left wing side. Going to give it to a cutting Samples off the glass and through, and we're tied. Javia Samples now with 3 at 17 apiece with 3:44 left to go second quarter.
And the Neers are going to slow it down here. Try to take the air out of the ball a little bit.
Up top to Robinette, now on the Longley, being guarded by Briley Sims. The left wing side to a cutting Robinette. Ball's poked loose by Eva Pointer in the hands of Rotten. Now Rachel Burkhalter brings it across the center court stripe. Sims has got it on the left wing. Going to drive the lane, goes in, gets blocked. And there was a whistle. And they're pointing in North Murray's direction.
I tell you what, Matt, in this quarter that I've noticed from Model's defense, obviously the Mountaineers are going to try to get the ball to Robinette. And, well, Model's denying her the ball on the defensive end. They're doing an excellent job. They really stepped it up from the first quarter to the second.
Longley with the ball, sends it left wing side. Now going to fire it up top to Robinette. Pointer's all in her face. Now she'll start to drive, picks it up, sends it to left wing side. North Murray trying to get a little ball movement now, having a hard time against this defense, finding some looks. They're going to send it to the right wing. Now back up top, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Robinette drives, heaves it towards the bucket. And really, Ian, to your point, the point that you just made, she didn't have a look. She was just having to try to force it to the bucket.
Yeah, and she had to get out at the top of the key to get the ball in her hands. They've been really trying to push it to her in the paint, and Model's just been there with the double team or quick hands to knock the ball away. So they're making it really tough on North Murray's star player.
Burkhalter sends it over to Briley Sims on the right wing in front of the North Murray bench. Now to the high post, over to Sadie Rotten, back to Sims, on to Javia Samples. Now they get the ball moving. Eva Pointer goes back up top to Sims, on to Rachel Burkhalter. Burkhalter works her way to the right wing corner, sends it inside to Samples, turns off the glass, too strong. Great effort there trying to get the rebound, but North Murray comes out with it. And another one from Malone. North Murray trying to get it inside. Eva Pointer with the hands, gives it to Sims. Sims off the glass and through, gets the run out.
And Model has reclaimed the lead, 19-17.
North Murray with it on the left wing side is going to send it up top to Malone. They try to get it underneath, and it sails out of bounds, but it was deflected by Model. Eva Pointer has well earned this break right here. She's been everywhere.
Yeah, and I mean, what a luxury, though. You know, you take Pointer out, you get another person who just goes out there and does the dirty work. And August Betts, she's not afraid to mix it up and make those plays. So,
ball is going to be stolen away off the inbound pass. Samples goes in, strong drive, gets the foul and the bucket. So Samples with a three-point opportunity coming up, Ian.
And it was a little spirited play here. I mean, I don't think these girls like each other too much.
I don't think so, and if you're seeing that in this game, wait to the boys' game, because you're going to see it again coming up in just a little bit. It's a great night at basketball inside Woodard Gymnasium. Free throw on the way. That one bounces high off the rim. Getting the rebound is going to be Longley, and a whistle and a foul against Model. Some quick whistle. Going to get Samples with that one. I think she just picked up her second foul. Wow, under 2 minutes to play now here in the first half. Model 21, North Murray 17. Model with their biggest lead of the game. North Murray is led by as many as 7 here in this one. They kick it out to the top of the key. 3 ball on the way. That's off the back of the rim. Sims is there to get the long board. Sims with the ball, sends it to Javia Samples. Nice sharp pass inside. That was a bullet inside to Betts, and she gets fouled.
Yeah, Grace Pittman got her with the body there.
So we're going to see Rachel Burkhalter feed it in here. Nope, we're going to see free throws coming up for August Betts instead.
And the bonus. And we've seen the refs swallow the whistle a lot less, and I don't think the players have really given them much of a choice in the second quarter.
First shot's on the way from Betts. That one clanks off of the back of the rim. Get some encouragement there from Burkhalter and Sadie Rotten. And Betts will get ready to try again. So August Betts with one more coming up. She makes this one, will be a 5-point lead for Model. And that one's off the back of the rim also. Rebound is going to go to North Murray. The Neers are going to bring it back the other way. Longley's got it in front of the North Murray bench. Defense drops back. North Murray across the center court stripe, going to send it to the top of the key. Right now, Lady Neers with the basketball, going to hand it off, trying to work around Betts, goes inside, trying to get to the rim, knocked down by Rotten, picked up by Betts. Rachel Burkhalter fires left wing side to Rotten, 3 ball on the way. That one's off the side of the rim, and the rebound is going to be chased down by Sims, kicked it into Burkhalter. Samples has got it back to Burkhalter. What a sequence.
Yeah, great hustle play there by Sims.
Samples with it on left wing side, surveys the floor, makes a move towards the paint, leaves it off for Sims. Now the left wing side to Rotten, back to Samples, up top to Betts. Shots on the way and through.
Betts needed to see that one go down. She's had a couple that have been close, but that one was buckets. And they've built a 6-point lead. What a run by Model here in the second quarter.
23-17 your score, under 30 seconds to go, 25 seconds on the shot clock, so 5-second differential there for North Murray. North Murray with the ball, goes to the top of the key, 3 ball in the air, and that one rattles off the rim, kind of went in and out there. Well, not kind of, it did.
Halfway down.
Yeah. Samples out to Burkhalter, now the left wing side to Rotten. Rotten sends it into a cutting. Burkhalter turns. That one caroms off the rim, and it was... What was the call there?
Yeah, I can't tell if it was a shooting foul. Either way, they're going to the line because they're in the bonus.
So Rachel Burkhalter will be at the free throw line after being fouled. She's got 2 shots coming up. First one's in the air, and that one bangs high off the back of the rim. Model 23, North Murray 17. We got 5.7 seconds left until halftime. Next shot on the way, and that one's right through.
And now Model leads by 7, matching the largest lead for either team.
3 seconds on the clock. Shots blocked by Javius Samples, and that is the end of the first half. Model will lead it into the locker room, 24-17 over North Murray.
A great flurry, a great finish. Model trailed by 7, and they're going to take the lead by 7 going into the locker room.
24-17, Model over North Murray. Let's send it back to the studio for 2.5 minutes. We're back with a halftime show after this.
Access to me means I get to explore and define myself.
Access? That allows me to follow my passion.
For me, it means I get to do what I've always dreamed of doing, helping people.
Access to me means I'm the first one in my family to come to college. Sé el primero.
Well, it's time for the halftime show here from the home of the Blue Devils, Model High School. We're inside Woodard Gymnasium for some great hoops tonight. And Ian, the Model Lady Devils are up 24-17 at halftime. They were down 14-7 at the end of the first quarter, but they would outscore North Murray 17-3, holding them to 1 bucket there in the second quarter, and now lead this thing by 7 points. So quite a turnaround there in the second quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. You started to see them force some turnovers on defense. They did a good job shutting down the North Murray star player Ava Robinette, who I think had, five points in the first quarter. Was shut out in the second. They did a good job denying the ball. Just some great hustle play. Easy buckets in transition, hitting some big threes. You had Rachel Burkhalter knocking down a couple in the first half. So they're starting to heat up and find their flow. It's been a physical ball game, a little bit chippy out there, and rightfully so. This is region play, and we're getting near the end of the season. So where the rubber meets the road.
Oh, no question about it, Ian. And Mata would knock down 3 threes, 2 of them in the first quarter, 1 in the third quarter. If there was one area that Coach Eccles and the team wish they'd done a little bit better in their first half and hope they will in the second half, is when they got to the free throw lines. Had a hard time there from the free throw line. They were 3 of 9 there in that first half.
Yeah. I mean, you had some open looks that didn't fall from behind the arc either. We haven't seen any points from Sadie Rotten, but that's what we keep talking about. You never know which one of these Lady Devils is going to step up when needed, and it seems to be a different one each and every game, and that speaks to the unselfishness of this team. Tonight, it's been a really strong effort. I thought Briley Sims came in and provided a real spark, especially on defense in the second quarter.
And scored a couple of buckets there in the second quarter as well, so no question about that. Very strong effort from that young lady. What you expect from your seniors, no question about it. Definitely one of the leaders on this basketball team. Well, let's break down the scoring there from the first half, and then we'll take one more break before we get ready for the second half. We're going to start with North Murray. The Lady-Neers, again, Model leads them right now at halftime. 24-17 is your score. 2 points from Cameron Longley, 5 points from Ava Robinette. Carly Davis chipping in with 4, and then 6 points for their leader, Kara Jones. She would have 2 threes, 1 in the first quarter, 1 in the second quarter. Meanwhile, for your Model Lady Devils, 3 points off a three-pointer for Julia Shinholster in the first quarter, 4 points from Briley Sims. You'd have 2 points apiece from August Betts and Eva Pointer, 5 points from Javia Samples, and then the leader in scoring there from the Lady Devils in the first half with 8 points was Rachel Burkhalter, who made a couple of free throws and knocked down a couple of threes in that first half. So again, great team effort, and really there in that second quarter, the defense setting the tone for the Model Lady Devils. And again, they outscore in the second quarter North Murray 17-3.
Yeah, I mean, the buckets weren't falling, but what do you do when that happens? You buckle down on defense and let that defense create your offense. They did a beautiful job of that, and we'll hope to see more of it in the second half.
All right, we're getting ready for the second half. We're going to take a break. We are glad you are with us. Whether you're watching on the live stream, brought to you by Mathis Trailer and Equipment Sales, Georgia Highlands College, Snodgrass and Robinson Plastic Surgery Specialists, WC Timber, Dogwood Books, Shannon Pharmacy, and also by Crestview Angus. Or if you're listening on the radio tonight, WLAQ 96.9 FM, 1410 AM, or online at WLAQ1410.com. Brought to you by Mathis Trailers and Equipment Sales, Sylvan Learning Center, and Ware Mechanical. Super glad to be here, folks. Super glad to be here. We're going to take a break and get you ready for the second half. Model on top, 24-17 over North Murray. Don't go anywhere. We're back for more after these messages.
Northwest Georgia Media would like to say thank you to the following sponsors: Mathis Trailer and Equipment, Georgia Highlands College, Snodgrass and Robinson Plastic Surgery Specialists, WC Timber, Dogwood Books, Shannon Pharmacy, and Crestview Angus. Thank you to all our sponsors for making this broadcast possible. WC Timber has been serving the Northwest Georgia and Northeast Alabama area since 1991. As a complete tree and timber service, WC Timber can handle thinning and clear cutting, tree chipping, stump removal, and storm damage, as well as bucket truck and crane services. For more information, visit them on the web at wctimber.com or give them a call at area code 706-238-1214. WC Timber and Tree Service. Crestview Angus, your source for premium locally raised beef, delivering the finest quality from farm to table. Contact them on Facebook to place your order today.
All right, we're back inside Woodard Gymnasium. We're at the home of the Blue Devils tonight, Model High School, getting ready for the second half to begin here in just a couple of moments. Ian with Model leading this one over North Murray 24-17 after trailing 14-7 at the end of the first quarter. And again, just what a great second quarter performance there for the Model Lady Devils.
And we'll see that starting five take the court again as Rachel Burkhalter will inbound to Julia Shinholster.
So you've got Burkhalter, Shinholster, Samples, Rotten, and also Eva Pointer out there, as you mentioned, the original starting five. I'll give you North Murray's players in just a moment, but right now we got some action going. Rotten going to send it across to Samples, steps back, puts up the three. That one's left a little short, gets her own rebound though. Now sends it over to Rotten, over to Rachel Burkhalter, Julie Shinholster with the jab step and the fake. Backs up, sends it over to Samples. Nobody picked her up, goes inside. Nice move towards the bucket, gets fouled. Couldn't get the bucket, but she's going to get some free throws.
Yeah. We had an early free throw in the opening quarter as well, so I believe it was Samples that got there.
Yeah, you're right. She was one of two for that trip. So two shots coming up for her here. Javia Samples at the free throw line. And she'll fire the first one. That one's going to be right through.
Indeed.
So there's the first point of the second half, and it goes to Model. One more coming up here for Javia Samples, the sophomore. Second shot on the way, and that one's going to rattle in. So Model scores the first 2 points here of the second half. North Murray fires it in front of their bench, working from right to left. Ball nearly picked off by Ava Pointer right there. They go to the top of the key, send it right wing side, trying to get it underneath. Ball's picked off by Rachel Burkhalter. No passing lane there for North Murray. Shinholster sends it up top. Eva Pointer turns and shoots from the free throw line, misses. Robinette's there for the rebound for North Murray. Here they come back the other way. Going to send it right wing side, three ball in the air. That one misses everything and goes out of bounds. It's coming back to the Lady Devils. Next night of basketball for Model is going to be at Unity on Monday, and I'll point that out again because originally those games were scheduled for Tuesday, but they got bumped back a day. So that'll take place on Monday at 7 and 8:30 from Unity Christian School. No live stream or radio for those games. Burkhalter sends it to Rotten from the free throw line. That one goes in and out. Ball goes between her legs, chased down by North Murray. A battle for it. Shinholster pulls the ball, and we're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow points Model's way.
Yeah, that one, that was like a pinball machine there for a minute, the way that ball was bouncing around and rolling through their legs.
North Murray's way, I rather should have said. Bringing it up the floor is going to be Longley. Across the timeline she goes, sends it right wing side. Now going to send it up top to Robinette, being guarded by Samples. Going to send it left wing. Over in the corner with it. They'll dribble back up top, give it back to Robinette. Samples all over her. And Robinette got to hand it off, try to work it around, send it left wing side, open up a three-point shot with some ball movement. Can't get it to go. Eva Pointer gets a rebound.
Yeah, it feels like North Murray's having to settle for those outside shots at this point. Model really doing a good job.
Sadie Rotten tries to send it underneath to Samples. It's deflected out of bounds by J.C. Albertson. And it's going to stay with Model on there into the floor. So Shinholster surveys the floor, set to trigger it in motion here with Model leading 26-17. Samples pass to Burkhalter. 3 ball on the way is going to be a miss. Long rebound goes to North Murray. Defense gets back quick. So no look there for North Murray. They're going to send it to the left wing side. Thought about the long 2. Had second thought. Sends it to the top of the key to Robinette. Robinette tries to spin around. Is going to send it left wing side. Fans wanted to walk there. 3 ball on the way. That one's off the back of the rim. North Murray bounce pass underneath and a foul.
Yeah, I think who'd they get there? Shinholster? Yeah.
Yep. Yep. She's going to have to take a seat. I think she's already got 3.
Yeah.
So the line is going to be Caitlin Malone. She has 2 shots coming up. Has not scored in this ball game. So again, Caitlin Malone from the free throw line. First shot's in the air, and that one's right through. Her first point of the ball game. And the first point of the second half also for North Murray.
So far, all the points have come from the free throw line in this quarter.
There's the second free throw, and that one's through as well. Malone makes them both. Across the timeline goes Shinholster. There is Rotten around the left wing side to Samples. Samples surveys the floor, makes a move, bounces it over to Shinholster. 3 ball is going to be left a little bit short. Bounces off the front of the rim. Oh, Sadie Rotten with a big time rebound there. Kicks it out to Burkhalter for 3, rattles off the rim. And a little bump there from Eva Pointer gets called.
I'll go the other way. Right now there's a bit of a lid on the basket for both teams.
Carly Davis going to check back into the game for North Murray, and we'll send things in motion here for North Murray as they get set to work it from right to left back down the floor. We got 5:08 left to go in the third quarter. Model leads at 26-19. They go up top to Davis. Davis sends it to the left wing side. Now back up top to Robinette, who's going to make a move towards the paint. Kicks it to the left wing side. 3 ball in the air, and that one, well, that one missed everything.
Everything. That's the 3rd air ball of the quarter for North Murray.
Samples going to fire it over to Burkhalter, right wing side. She'll back up, sends it over to Shinholster. Now to the left wing to Sadie Rotten. Back up top to Shinholster. 18 seconds on the shot clock for Model. Shinholster makes a move. 2 passes over to Rotten on the right wing side for 3. Misses the shot. Battle for the rebound ensues, and we're going to have a traveling called against North Murray. So it's going to be with the Blue Devils.
It is. Hard to believe that Sadie Rotten has not scored in this ball game.
Indeed it is. Scored 14 points against Fannin County on Tuesday. And then the game prior to that was the one where she made 7 3-point shots against Haralson County. By the way, Model beat Fannin County on Tuesday night 43-42. So a nail biter there up in Blue Ridge. Tough road win there for Model, but they got the job done. Rachel Burkhalter with it, working around the screen, sends it left wing side to Sadie Rotten. 4:17, we're almost halfway through the third period. Rotten jacks up the 3, misses the shot, but Samples gets the rebound back out to Shinholster. 3 ball bounces high off the rim.
They're going to get Samples with the foul there.
So North Murray defeated in. Carly Davis is going to set things in motion for North Murray's offense. Gets it into Cameron Longley. Longley across the timeline, and in front of the bench, North Murray is going to call a timeout. So let's do the same thing. 4:03 left to go, third quarter. Model leads at 26-19 over North Murray. We're back in 30 seconds. Well, Ian, as we get ready to come out of the timeout, both teams have scored 2 points here in the third quarter. but neither one of these teams have had a field goal throughout the first half of the third period.
Yeah.
All four points
off
free throws.
Yeah.
So it's 26-19 in favor of Model over North Murray. North Murray would lead it after the first quarter, 14-7. Model would turn around and outscore North Murray 17-3 in the second quarter to lead it 24-17 at half. And we've had quite a drought in scoring here in this third quarter of the basketball game. Both teams looking to change that here. North Murray with the basketball, gives it to Robinette. They're going to drive inside, and that's going to be, and
they're going to get bets.
Yeah, they're going to get bets. I thought
she extended the arm.
Thought we were going to get the offensive foul there.
Home crowd agrees.
The whistle. Huh?
The home crowd agrees with me.
Oh, yeah. I agree with you 100%. That's why I hesitated, because I thought the foul was going to be against North Murray, but it wasn't. North Murray set to feed it in. They're going to send it to left wing side, now back up top. Going to dribble towards the right wing side, gets tripped up, and another foul is going to be against Model. Riley Sims charged this time. Been an interesting sequence out of that timeout, huh?
2 quick fouls on Model, and 5 already in the quarter.
Wow.
Yeah.
So to the free throw line goes Ansley Buckner. She will have 2 shots coming up here for North Murray. Her shot's in the air, and that one's through. And you can't even...
Has North Murray missed a free throw?
They missed 1 in the first half. So they were 3 of 4 in the first half. Second one's on the way. That one rattles in. They're 4 of 4 in the third quarter, and now we got a 5-point ball game.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, it felt like Model had kind of seized control of the game, but it really, that lead has not ballooned enough to feel safe.
Samples back up top to Briley Sims. Now on to Sadie Rotten in front of the Model bench. Eyes the bucket, sends it back up top to Samples. Now into Sadie Rotten for 2 is through.
First bucket of the night for Rotten.
And it's 28-21. Ball is going to be picked up by Rachel Burkhalter after Betts knocked it away. Nice pass underneath from Burkhalter to Samples and through.
Nice little give and go there.
30-21, and just like that, Model's out to a 9-point lead. It happens fast, folks.
This is going to send him back to the free throw line.
And it's going to be Buckner again going to the free throw line, who just sank 2 just moments ago. And good free throw shooting here from this North Murray team, as you pointed out, Ian. So Buckner is up there again, 2 of 2 already. Gets ready for her first shot of this pair, and that one's right through as well. She's not fazed at all by standing there at the stripe.
Not at all.
So now it's cut back to 8. Model leads 30-22 with 3:03 left to go in the third quarter. Going to have a boys game after this one. Second shot on the way, and she's knocked down 4 in a row from the charity stripe. 30-23, Model on top by 7. And we get ready for Sadie Rotten to inbound the ball here for the Lady Devils. Samples will bring it up the floor here for Model. She's across the Emmett Center court. Works off to the right wing side, around the screen from Betts. Now back outside to Rachel Burkhalter. Burkhalter to Sadie Rotten. Rotten makes a move around the screen from Burkhalter. Now back out to Samples. Good ball movement. Burkhalter for 3. It is through. Yes. What a shot.
Her third 3 of the night.
Underneath they go to Robinette. High off the glass, won't go. Sims pulls down the rebound. Here comes Burkhalter back the other way. 33-23, Model out by 10. Here's Samples. Outside to Sims. They'll slow it up, set up the half-court offense. Dribbles up to the top of the key. Inside to a cutting Burkhalter, trying to get it out to Samples. Ball ping-pongs off a few players and into the hands of North Murray. Model wanted the travel for North Murray there. Didn't get the call. And there's a whistle and a foul. They're going to get Sims. Dang.
What an exchange there, and that'll send it to the other side for free throws.
And guess who? Well, actually, this is going to be Robinette this time. I saw the 4. Thought it was going to be Ansley Buckner again. They've knocked down 4 in a row, but it's Robinette, who is no slouch of a shooter herself.
Not at all.
So 2 shots coming up. Here's the first on the way, and that one's off the back of the iron.
You cursed her.
Yeah, well... Everybody knows who we're here for.
You paid her too many compliments.
One more coming up for Robinette. Second one in the air, and that one's going to rattle in. You helped her out to get back on track there, Ian.
Oh, don't do that. That wasn't me.
33-24, Model leads this one. We're down to the 2:10 mark of the third quarter as we get ready for Betts to send it in motion here for the Model Blue Devils. Javius Samples is going to bring it up the floor here for the Devils. They'll work around to the right wing side, bounces it down to Burkhalter. Oh, reverse layup attempt. Too strong on that one, and there is a whistle from the official. She walked, and the fans love it.
Yes. Well, they felt like they missed one last time, so a little justice there.
Rachel Burkhalter surveys the floor, is going to lob it into Sample. She's at midcourt. Now sends it right wing side to a cutting Burkhalter for three. That one won't go. Rebound's going to go to number 32, J.C. Albertson for North Murray. They're on the other end already. That's batted away by August Betts. Flashing those volleyball skills. Nearly spiked that one. They're going to send it to the left wing side. North Murray with the ball. 16 seconds on the shot clock. They try to send it left. Great hands on defense by Briley Sims to deflect that ball.
Model dialed in on the defensive end.
Cameron Longley set to inbound the ball, but not before we have a player check into the game. Jada Wells here for the Model Lady Devils. Checking in for Sadie Rotten. Also had a sub there for North Murray. I think it was Malone that checked into the game for them. They're going to send it into the backcourt. They give it to Malone, now back over to Longley. Longley dribbles across the center court stripe. Now back over to Malone. Up top they go to Robinette. Robinette, the feed. Longley, three ball in the air just before time expired on the shot clock. Well, it is a shot clock violation.
Didn't draw any rim, so Model will take it out of bounds.
So Sims is going to send it into Samples. We're down to the 114 mark rather. Model up 33-24. Almost down to the final frame of this one. August Betts out to Javius Samples. Up top to Sims. Sims back to Samples. Samples to Sims. Sing along with me. Now back over to Rachel Burkhalter to Betts. Good ball movement here from Model. Samples has got on the left wing side. Tries to get it inside to a cutting Betts, but Robinette is there and shuts down the passing lane and steals it away. Longley across the timeline here for North Murray. Surveys the floor, sends it up top. They're going to fire it inside, trying to get it to Malone. The ball's deflected out of bounds, and it's coming back to the Lady Devils.
A defensive struggle here in the second quarter, despite a couple of little runs here and there.
And you know, North Murray has not had a field goal in the third quarter, and we're down to the final 38 seconds. All their points has been from the charity stripe. 37 seconds on the clock in the third quarter. Model leads at 33-24. Going to send it around to Briley Sims. Eyes that right wing, gives it to Samples. Open three ball in the way, and that is through. What a shot.
A dagger over in the corner. You can't leave Javius Samples that wide open.
18 seconds on the clock. Model leads it by 12. Biggest lead of the game, 36-24. Here's a three ball on the other side. Bangs high off the rim. Betts chases down the rebound, gets pushed.
I'm pretty
sure.
sure
Is that on Betts? No, it was on 23.
Okay.
Davis.
I guess she pushed Samples because the contact came from Samples.
Samples going to bring it up the floor, sends it right wing side. Good pass over to Burkhalter. Open three in the air. That one's off the front of the rim. It won't go. Here's the putback at the buzzer for Sims. And that's the end of your third quarter. Model 36, North Murray 24. We're getting ready for the final frame. We're back in 1 minute.
Northwest Georgia Media would like to say thank you to the following sponsors: Mathis Trailer and Equipment, Georgia Highlands College, Snodgrass and Robinson, Plastic Surgery Specialists, WC Timber, Dogwood Books, Shannon Pharmacy, and Crestview Angus. Thank you to all our sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Well, I tell you what, if North Murray wasn't 7 of 8 there from the free throw line in the third quarter, this game would have gotten away from them there in that quarter. There is Eva Pointer, puts up the point-blank shot, misses, but it's poked out of bounds by North Murray. Model leads at 36-24. We're just underway with the final quarter. The inbound pass is going to go up top here to Shinholster, around to Burkhalter for 3, and it is going to be a little bit short. I thought that was going in, Ian.
Feeling it.
Robinette brings it across the center court stripe, drives in, gets fouled, and is going to potentially go to the free throw line. They're going to get Eva Pointer with that one. That's her third foul here of the game, and we are going to get free throws here from Ava Robinette, who has 6 points in the game and is tied for the leading scorer there for North Murray. No, we're not going to get free throws. That was on the floor. So we get ready for Longley to inbound the ball here for North Murray with 7:40 left to go here in the game. Model leading at 36-24. Ooh, ball nearly poked away by Samples. That would have been a run out. She went backcourt. So it is coming back to the Lady Devils. So Rachel Burkhalter is going to send things in motion for the Blue Devils to Julia Shinholster, who's going to bring it across the midcourt stripe, take a 10-second line at midcourt. Now back around to Rachel Burkhalter, up top to Samples. Samples around to Eva Pointer, now to Samples, right wing side, has it in the corner. Now is going to drive towards the lane, across the paint, gives it to Eva Pointer, kick out to Sadie Rotten, 3-ball in the air, that one's off the rim. Rebound's going to go to Longley. North Murray comes back the other way. Robinette will drive right into the paint. Ooh, kept her pivot foot on the ground. How she avoided the walk there is beyond me.
And she did. I mean,
she did. I know that.
She kept that toe down somehow, even after taking the contact.
No, that was no comment on the no call there. I was just commenting on the fact that she firmly had that pivot foot there, and how that momentum didn't make her slide that foot is beyond me.
Me too. Impressive.
North Murray is going to get it inside, and a whistle and a foul against Model. They get Pointer with that one. Yep. And she's got 4 now.
My
so
goodness.
Here comes Betts checking in for Pointer, who has 4 fouls.
And again, you know, players like Betts and Pointer, you're not going to see a ton of points next to their name regularly, but the steals, deflections, hustle plays, those are priceless.
Burkhalter pokes it free. Shinholster goes down, bounces it underneath to Burkhalter, and she gets fouled. Very unselfish play there. Of course, that's what you get with this Model team.
Speaks to the team chemistry, man. I mean, that's the other thing. You can have talent, but you have to have a good blend of talent and chemistry, and you can tell these girls enjoy playing with each other.
And they've been through a lot together. Shot us up and through. Of course, last year's team was able to pick up a playoff victory here against East Jackson at home, then went on the road and played the 2-time state champion Mount Perrin Christian. The second round had a tough draw there, but what a great experience it was to get to play against a team of that caliber, and you carry that over, that experience, to the next year when you keep your group together, which they do. It's a lot of valuable experience for this team, picked up last year and throughout this season. North Murray with the ball, going to send it left wing side. They're going to try to lob it underneath. Poke free by Sadie Rotten, comes out with the steal. Going to bring it down the other way, sends it to Javis Samples on the right wing side, now inside to Betts. Betts will dribble, sends it off to Julia Shinholster. 6:25 left in this one. Model leading at 37-24. Now Burkhalter, now Betts stands on the left wing side with it over in the corner. Now up to Samples. Nobody picking her up on the perimeter. Going to put up a jump shot. That one's off the back of the rim. Robinette chases down the rebound, and there's a jump ball call.
And that'll stay with Model. Kind of surprised Samples didn't take the three there.
I was too. She was wide open. Burkhalter surveys the floor, looking for the open player, bounces it in to Sadie Rotten, who turns, hands it off for Samples. Now on to Betts, back to Samples, takes the three this time. That was off the mark, a little bit wide left. But coming out with the rebounds, Burkhalter.
Yeah.
Shinholster with it. Shinholster going to drive, goes in, Euro steps, tries to get it to the rim. Ball is picked off by North Murray. And the Lady-Neers come back the other way. They send it right wing side, trying to bounce it underneath, turns, trying to get it to the rim. Ball is deflected by Model. Actually, it was last touched by North Murray. I thought Model got a hand on it, but I was incorrect. So Shinholster going to bring it up the floor here for the Lady Devils. She's across the M at midcourt. Going to send it right wing side to Samples. Now into the corner on the right wing to Betts, who is going to send it underneath to Rotten. And she's going to kick it out of bounds. It's coming back to the Neers. Bounce pass to set things in motion to Longley for the Lady Neers. Going to be greeted at midcourt there by Samples and Burkhalter. And now Robinette dribbles over in front of the bench, and Coach Watson calls a timeout for North Murray. So we're going to take it also. 5:07 left to go in the game. Model 37, North Murray 24. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Well, great atmosphere tonight, as you expect. Kind of become a rivalry between these two programs, Model Lady Devils and North Murray Lady Neers, and then also on the boys' side over the last several years that these teams have been in the same region. So I kind of expected that going in, but it only gets ratcheted up for here because we're winding down the regular season soon, and then we'll find out who's going to host the region tournament. Could be at Model. We'll see what happens down the stretch, but certainly hoping it's going to be here, man, because nothing beats it. Shot off the glass, won't go, but a foul is going to be called. So free throw shots are coming up.
Like you said, all they can do is control what's in front of them and take care of their opponent the rest of the way and hope for a Murray County loss or the coin flip to go their way.
Exactly, and we'll explain that situation in detail a little bit later on, but there's a shot, and it is through there for Kira Jones, and Jones rather, and she'll get ready for another free throw. So Jones with one more coming up from the stripe. It's in the air. That's off the back of the rim. It won't go, but Robinette gets the rebound, and she is underneath trying desperately to get it to the rim, but Betts is all in her face and won't let her have the easy bucket.
And they're going to say Robinette was the last one to touch it, so headed back the other direction.
So Rachel Burkhalter descending in motion here for the Blue Devils as we're under 5 minutes to play in this one with the Lady Devils leading by 12. 37-25 is your score. Samples works it off the left wing side. It's going to send it over to Rotten in two-point range. Sends it back out to Samples. Up top to Briley Sims. Sims with it at the top of the key. Here's Samples. Kicks it out to Rotten for two. That one bounces high off the rim. Batted out of bounds. I think Burkhalter last touched it, so it's coming back to North Murray.
Got it with the left hand. Model content at this point to kind of take the air out of the ball a little bit. And
Longley across the center court stripe for North Murray. Bounces it across to the right wing side. Gets it over to Jones. Jones up top. Three ball on the way. That one's off the back of the rim. It won't go. Karam's off of Betts and into the hands of Sims, and a player from North Murray, and the jump ball is forced by Robinette and Sims.
Good hustle there. And the ball will stay on that end of the floor with the Lady Neers.
Longley set to trigger an in motion here for the Neers. Is going to get it into Robinette, trying to score off the inbound pass and gets fouled. So we're going to see free throw shots coming up for North Murray, which they've been very successful at in this game.
I have.
Robinette is shooting 50%. She's 2 of 4 from the free throw line in this game. Gets ready for the first of this pair. It's in the air and it's through. She'll get ready for the second. Model hoping that the percentages hold up here on this next one. So second free throw on the way from Robinette. It's in the air. That one's through. So she makes them both and bucks the trend. 37-27, Model on top by 10. They've led by as many as 14, right?
Yeah.
Model goes to the top of the key. There's the three ball on the way. Bounces high off the back of the rim. Chasing down the rebound was Burkhalter. Sacrificed her body on that one. The ball rolls out of bounds. Great effort.
Model, man, it's getting close. One more and North Murray will be in the bonus.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a sub, I believe.
All right.
Or that's the fifth foul.
Throws,
yep.
So we're going to see Buckner go to the free throw line, and North Murray likes that because she's made 4 in a row.
At this stage of the game, if you can score when the clock's not moving, that's just what the doctor ordered.
So Buckner at the free throw line looking to make it a single-digit game, and nobody in here surprised that she's able to do that. 5 in a row for Buckner. And now, Ian, you've got a situation here where Model has got the 9-point lead, but North Murray's hanging around. That's high off the back of the rim.
And they're hanging around by getting to the free throw line.
That's right. Samples has got it over on the right wing side. Going to send it up to the free throw line. Over to Rotten, now on to Sims. Drives towards the lane, puts it up. Off the right side of the rim. Rebound goes to Betts. Model keeps the ball. 14 seconds left on the shot clock if they haven't hit the rim yet. Now on to Sims on the right wing. Now down to Betts. Now back out to Sims. They got to shoot it. Fans trying to give them some inspiration. That one goes up. Touches the rim. And there's some contact. Yep. So we're going to see Samples going to the free throw line. Where Ian, she is 3 of 4 in this game.
And a timeout here.
Well, let's take it also. 3:28 left to go. Model leads at 37-28 over North Murray. We're back in 30 seconds. All right, 2 shots coming up for Javia Samples out of the break. Model leads at 37-28. Samples stands at the free throw line. First shot's on the way. That one's going to rattle in. And we'll get ready for the second. Samples, Ian, in this game has picked up 13 points and leads all scorers in the game.
Yeah, quietly.
Yes,
yeah.
Second shot is going to rattle in as well.
Nice soft shooter's touch there.
And now Samples has 14 points. And Model leads at 39-28, back to an 11-point lead. And now North Murray works it over to Robinette in front of the North Murray bench. Going to drive towards the lane, kicks it out, 3 ball in the air, and that one is through. Big bucket there from Ansley Buckner, her first field goal of the game. And she's made 5 free throws out of 6. That cuts it back to an 8-point game.
Yeah, North Murray just won't go away. Every time it feels like Model's going to put the final dagger in, they find a way to make a play.
Samples has got it. Model looking to make a play here and create a little bit of separation here with under 3 minutes to go. Samples with it at the top of the key, works around a screen, sends it left wing side to Sims. Sims out to Burkhalter, fakes, backs up, Now going to work into the paint, kicks out, Samples with a 3-ball, and it's through! Big-time shot from a big-time player. Have yourself a night, Javius Samples. That was a big bucket.
Sure was, to answer the 3.
Now around to the left wing side. North Murray going to jack up the 3. That one clanks off the front of the rim. Gets her own rebound, though. Kicks it out. Long-range 3 on the way, and that was through. Robinette knocks it through. That was a long bucket.
And we have exchanged 3s on the last 3 possessions.
Javius Samples out to August Betts. Now back to Samples. We're officially under 2 minutes to play in this one. Burkhalter's got it. Model leads at 42-34. Sims to Rotten. Now back to Sims. Now down to Betts. Betts turns, looks, kicks it out. Now back out to Samples. Model content with some taking more of this clock. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Samples going to make a move. Kicks it out. There's Sims for 3, and that one bounces high off the back of the rim.
And hit the apparatus.
The apparatus. One of the best words in the English dictionary. Somewhere around the same page as apropos.
I know. You could put those 2 together. Apparatus.
Oh my goodness, we got another timeout on the floor. 1:36 left to go in the ball game. Model leads at 42-34. We're back in 30 seconds. Well, if you've ever seen the Netflix special with Dusty Slay, comedy special, we'll just put it like he does. We're having a good time. Anybody that's seen that knows exactly what I'm talking about. But we are having a good time here at Model High School. Woodard Gymnasium, Models on top, 42-34 with 1:36 left to go in the game. And Ian, because of sharp free throw shooting and just some tenacity here from this North Murray team, they've been able to try to hang around in this one. So Model not totally out of the woods, but you certainly would rather be in their position right now, up by 8. North Murray with the ball, going to send it underneath. Nearly poked free by Sadie Rotten. Eventually was by Pointer. She falls. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay with North Murray. Nope, it's coming back to Model. Excuse me.
I mean, that was a foul. It had to be a foul.
Going to have a substitution in the game here for North Murray. Checking in the game is Gracie Pittman, and we get ready for Model to inbound the ball. They're going to go to Burkhalter, sends it across to Javius Samples. Samples set to bring it across court, but it's going to send it over to Burkhalter. She'll cross over the midcourt stripe. 1:16 left to go, closing in the 1 minute mark. And we're going to have a whistle and a timeout called by Coach Eccles. So let's take it with them. 1:13 left to go, Model 42, North Murray 34. We are back in 30 seconds.
Yep.
All right, back court. Therefore, we're going to see North Murray bring the ball up the floor. And they will inbound the ball in front of the Model bench. Right now, the official chatting with Coach Eccles momentarily before we resume. Going to have a sub into the game here for North Murray. Checking in for Pittman is going to be Malone. North Murray brings it up the floor. Longley's got it. She's across the center court stripe. And Ian, we're officially under a minute to play in this one. 59 ticks left on the clock. Oh, big time block by Eva Pointer. My goodness. Going in to shoot was Buckner, but she got blocked big time, and we're going to see North Murray inbound the ball. Man, that was something else. Got another look at that one for sure. Gonna have a whistle and a foul against the Blue Devils. That's going to be against Burkhalter, and we're going to see free throw shooter here, number 14, Robinette, at the line here. She has picked up 11 points in this game here for North Murray. First shot is up, and it rattles in. It kind of hung on the back of the iron and rolled in. So Robinette getting ready for her second free throw. It's on the way, and that one is going to rattle off the rim. 52 seconds left to go. We got a 7-point ball game. Ball is nearly stolen away, and there's the foul. This has been a wild game, hasn't it?
It has. It has. A lot of fouls, a lot of trips to the line, a lot of calls that get the home crowd a little hot and bothered.
Into the backcourt, they go to Samples with 46 seconds left to go. Sims across the timeline. Now going to give it over to Sadie Rotten. Back up top to Burkhalter. Burkhalter going to make a move into the paint. Nobody picks her up, and it's through. What a move. What a score. 30 seconds left to go. Model up by 9.
Oh, my goodness.
That's tough right there.
Yeah, because she got all ball, but she did bang into her on the follow-through.
So now you send the best free throw shooter on this team to the free throw line with the clock stopped to shoot 3 here with 28.5 seconds left to go. And I think that was, it was the 5th for Eva Pointer, so she'll be the first player to leave the game because of fouls for the rest of the night. She has fouled out. So 3 shots coming up for Ansley Buckner, and she is 5 of 6 from the stripe. Sharp free throw shooter is going to miss the first. 2 more coming up here for Buckner. The pressure certainly on here, no doubt. Second shot is through. She'll have 2, well, she'll have 1 more rather. With 28.5 seconds left on the clock. That cuts it to an 8-point ball game. And this one cuts it to 7. So she makes 2 of 3. And now it is 45-37 in favor of the Model Lady Devils. 28.5 seconds left to go here in this one. Pressure coming here from North Murray, as you would expect. Sadie Rotten going to send it to Rachel Burkhalter. She gets bumped as she's about to cross over the line. And we're going to see the Lady Devils go into the free throw line, shooting 1-1 as they're now in the bonus. Shot on the way, and that is through. I meant 2. She makes the first, gets ready for the second shot. Models up 45-37.
It's a big shot. It extends this to a 3-possession game.
And Rachel Burkhalter with 1 more coming up. Shot is going to bounce high off the back of the rim. Burkhalter's got it and scoops it up. Won't go through. Rebound's going to be taken by Pittman. North Murray with not a lot of time. 18 seconds on the clock. Model is up. Here's the shot. That one won't go, and that's a walk. So it's coming back to the Blue Devils. They should be able to potentially dribble this thing out. 45-37. Going to have full court pressure here from North Murray. See if they can force a quick turnover. Here is Samples going to try to bring it up the floor and gets it to Betts, and Model is going to dribble this thing out. They get it out to Sims. 45-37 is the score. Back out to Rotten. 3 seconds left to go. And ladies and gentlemen, the Model Lady Blue Devils have won another region contest. They moved their region record to 9-1. Big win tonight.
Yeah, impressive win, a team win. They gutted it out. North Murray really brought and gave them everything they had in this basketball game, but in the end, a gutsy win.
It really was.
Yeah.
No better way to describe it. Model wins it. As Ian pointed out, a gutsy night, gutsy performance, and they gutted out for the win. 45-37 was the final score. We're going to send it back to the studio for 2.5 minutes to come back and wrap up with the final scoring of the game. We're glad you're with us here on WLAQ. We'll be back.
Northwest Georgia Media would like to say thank you to the following sponsors: Mathis Trailer and Equipment, Georgia Highlands College, Snodgrass and Robinson, Plastic Surgery Specialists, WC Timber, Dogwood Books, Shannon Pharmacy, and Crestview Angus. Thank you to all our sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
You look exhausted.
Dude, my to-do list got the best of me. I finally sharpened the blade, trimmed the yard, raked the leaves, and then I mowed.
Yeah, me too.
Get out. You're not even breaking a sweat.
I know. My grasshopper trimmed around the yard, power back the leaves, and then mowed. I did all of it without leaving my seat.
I gotta get a grasshopper.
Finish fall cleanup and be ready for winter with a grasshopper mower.
Here we go again.
All right, we welcome you back one more time for the coverage of the girls' game here from Woodard Gymnasium here at Model High School, home of the Blue Devils. Model Lady Devils pick up a big region victory over North Murray. 45-37 was the final score. Model would trail 14-7 at the end of the first quarter. They would outscore North Murray 17-3 in the second quarter to take the lead 24-17 going into the locker room at halftime. They would lead at the end of the third quarter 36-24 and would finish off the game by a final score again 45-37. So Ian, once they got the lead there in that second quarter of the game, they virtually never looked back. Now with that said, North Murray battled. They got to the free throw line. They kept it interesting, but Model was able to keep things in front of them and finish the game.
Yeah, and it was a game. Model was a little streaky shooting the basketball, and North Murray played a very physical basketball game, and they had to contend with that. Did a good job fighting through it and finding a way to win. At the end of the night, that's what you want to do, right? Just get that W.
No question about it. And now let's run down the scoring as we get ready to wind down this portion of the broadcast. Cameron Longley for North Murray would have 2 points. 7 points chipped in there from Kira Jones. 4 points for Carly Davis. 2 points for Caitlin Malone, and the two leading scorers for North Murray in the game. You'd have 10 points from Ansley Buckner, and she would have a 3 bucket there in the fourth quarter, but all the rest of her points, 7 of her 10 came from the charity stripe there in the second half. All of her scoring there in the second half. And then the leading scorer overall for North Murray was Ava Robinette, which is no surprise. We mentioned here earlier in the broadcast that she eclipsed 1,000 points earlier this season for her career, and she had 12 points in this one. So Model did a very good job on her and kept her under probably what's her average, but she still was able to get some points in the ball game.
Yeah, a great team defensive effort from Model, and they did a good job denying Robinette the ball, making her work really hard for the points she did score.
Now here's how it broke down scoring-wise for Model. 3 points for Julia Shinholster, 3 points for Julia Shinholster, 4 for Briley Sims, 2 points for August Betts. Also, Eva Pointer chipped in 2. 2 points for Sadie Rotten, and the 2 leading scorers and 2 players in double digits for the Model Lady Devils. Rachel Burkhalter would have 15 points, would knock down 3 threes in the game, 1 in each of the first 3 quarters. And then the leading scorer in the ball game was Javia Samples, who would have 17 points and would knock down 1 3 and just had a great game. But Ian, as you pointed out throughout the broadcast, some of the players that you see score more sometimes, even though when you look at the stat line, you didn't see the production of the points, they contributed in other ways in terms of, picking up turnovers or blocking shots or, just playing great defense. So again, everybody chipped in, and this was a great team victory tonight.
Yeah, Briley Sims, August Betts, Eva Pointer, those 3 made countless plays that may not show up on the stat sheets, and some of it does, but they helped energize and lift the team when they needed it.
And Sadie Rotten, but 6 made 3s there for Model in this game, and again they pick up the victory 45-37 to move the season record to 18-4, and also move the region record to 9-1, and they have won 7 games in a row. And by the way, I don't think I mentioned this throughout the broadcast, but they remain at the number 8 spot in AA basketball in the AJC this week. So we'll point that out as well. All right, well, that's going to wrap it up for this side of the broadcast. We're going to go ahead and send it back to the studio for a 2.5-minute break. And after we get done with that, we're going to set the stage for the boys game coming up. So let's send it back to the studio for 2.5 minutes. We'll be back.